Generating random strings in programming is important for various purposes such as creating unique identifiers, passwords, and test data. In Java, random strings can be generated using the random and string buffer classes. The generated strings should be uniformly distributed and have a low probability of collision. Random string generation is used in security-related applications and software testing. It is crucial to use a strong random number generator to ensure unpredictability and avoid vulnerabilities. In this Java code, we generate a random string of length 10. We define a set of characters from which the random string can be composed. We use the StringBuilder class to build the random string character by character. The random class helps in generating random indexes for selecting characters from the set. Finally, we print the generated random string. The Java util random class is a utility class that generates random numbers. To generate random strings, we can use the nextInt method of the random class. The nextInt method returns a random integer within a specified range. We can specify the length of the random string by using the nextInt method's parameter. By default, the nextInt method generates random integers within a range of -2 to the power of 31 to 2 to the power of 31. Import Java util random public class random string generator public static void main string args random equals new random int length equals 10 string random string equals generate random string length random system.out println random string public static string generate random string int length random StringBuilder sb equals new StringBuilder length for int I equals 0 I. The Java security secure random class allows us to generate random values in a secure manner. It has a strong pseudo-random number generation algorithm. We can use secure random to generate random numbers of various types. To generate a random string, we can create a secure random instance, create a byte array to store the random bytes, use the nextBytes method to populate the array with random bytes, and then convert the byte array to a string. This way, we obtain a random string using secure random. We can generate a random string using the Java security secure random class. Here is an example code snippet. Import Java security secure random public class random string generator public static void main string args secure random equals new secure random byte random bytes equals new byte 16 secure random nextBytes random bytes string random string equals new string random bytes system.out println random string. This code creates an instance of secure random, creates a byte array of 16 bytes, generates random bytes using the nextBytes method, converts the byte array to a string, and finally prints the random string. The Apache Commons Lang library provides several methods to generate random strings. One of them is the stringUtils class's random method, which takes an integer parameter specifying the length of the random string to generate. It can generate strings with a wide range of characters, including letters, digits, punctuation marks, and special symbols. If you have specific requirements, such as generating only uppercase letters or certain characters, you can use the random stringUtils class's methods. Here is an example code snippet that uses the Apache Commons Lang library to generate a random string of length 10. The code imports the random stringUtils class from the org Apache Commons Lang3 package and calls its random method with the desired length. The generated random string is then printed to the console. To generate a random string in Java, you can use different approaches. One approach is to use the random class. Another approach is to use the secure random class, which provides a more secure random number generator. Alternatively, you can use the math random method. Another option is to use the random stringUtils class from the Apache Commons Lang library. Lastly, you can use the UUID class to generate a unique identifier. Here is an example of how to generate a random string using the random class in Java. First, we create a method called generateRandomString that takes an integer parameter called length. Inside the method, we define a string variable called characters which contains all the possible characters that can be used to generate the random string. We also create a StringBuilder object called SB to store the generated string. Then, we create a random object called random. In a loop, we generate a random index between 0 and the length of the character string. We use this index to get the corresponding character from the character string and append it to the SB object. Finally, we return the generated string by converting the SB object to a string using the toString method. In the main method, we define a variable called length and set it to 10. We then call the generateRandomString method with the length variable as the argument and store the result in a string variable called randomString. Finally, we print the value of the randomString variable. To generate a random string in Java, you can use the UUID class. Here's an example of how to generate a random string using UUID. If you only want alphanumeric characters without hyphens, you can remove them using the replace method. Alternatively, if you need a random string with a specific length, you can use the random class to generate a random sequence of characters. Here's an example of how to generate a random string with a specific length using the random class in Java.